While I was on the road for my vacation in Italy, I downloaded a game called Celeste to my Nintendo Switch, and I never got a chance to actually check it out while I was traveling. I was looking at other titles that I have been reviewing, but now it's time for me to tell you guys about how wonderful this freaking game is. The first time I got to experience it, I did it live on EP Live with people telling me that I was playing it all wrong, and I had no idea what I was doing. It's very hard to stream and talk and think about cameras and all the other stuff and get the mechanics down for incredibly challenging games like Celeste is. Essentially, this is a game of getting as far as you can and dying as little as you can. And that sounds easy and sounds like simple game design, but this is airtight development, let me tell you. The mechanics are the story here. It absolutely is about precision, it's about fluidity, it's about butter smooth control decisions, it's about having the patience to deal with dying a million freaking times and not throwing your controller across the screen, or if you have the Switch in your hand, throwing, God forbid, your Switch. Oh my God, that's just a nightmare. But no, this game is going to tax your patience. It's going to make you feel like a terrible video game player, and then you will get past that level and you will feel like a god! And that is the best thing about this experience. It's so well crafted. You basically have to climb up a little mountain and you go through, ruined, old hotels and its infrastructures, and you pass all kinds of sort of markers of other people have been here before, and you encounter people along the way too, and they tell you little weird stories. The mechanics are kind of, they're juiced a bit. It's like a dial is being turned, It's like, okay, we're gonna make this just a little bit harder. Now we're gonna make this just a little bit harder. So it's all about jumping and then sort of warping into another area, or double jumping with a little bit of boost. And then there are little objects along the way that you can jump to, and they will give you an extra bit of boost. So it's like jump, boost, hit an object, now boost up, and avoid a giant sort of glowing red thing that's coming towards you that's in a weird sort of spherical pattern and is going to destroy you, and nope, try that again. Nope, try that again. Try that again. And it's a punishing experience, but it's so well made, you cannot put the controller down. And the music is hypnotic, it's beautiful, it evokes all kinds of, like there's a synth pattern to it, and an atmospheric thing, and a kind of a techno beat thing. It's just so cool. Like, the whole experience is just so arty and fun and trippy and, transportive. And it's just like these little 2D sprite-based, it's so rudimentary when you just look at a screenshot. It looks so dated, this experience. Like, we see a lot of this retro-style game design these days, but it doesn't matter. This is one of those cases where it's like, it doesn't matter what it looks like. This is just a game that exists in its own perfection. It's like one of those games that, somebody chiseled out of rock and discovered it like it's always been there. That's how good Celeste is. It's like this work of art that was chiseled away and discovered. I know that that's not how the developers look at it. They probably killed themselves. I can't imagine the maddening amount of detail it takes to kind of move things pixels over until it's perfect, until you know that you can do it. Because a lot of these levels, you look at them, you get to a screen, it's like, no way, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this thing. And 1,000 tries later, you've done it, and you're like, I never want to see that level again. But you can't help but think, these people that made this are geniuses. Like, how did you know that you could do this jump and slide, and then you slide down these little tentacle things, and you bounce over here, and you get to the other side, and it's like, whoo! It's very good. It's just very, very good design. You're gonna not be able to put this game down, and you're gonna appreciate every damn second that you play Celeste. I played it on the Switch, and I know it's out there for a lot of platforms. Get it. It's excellent. 9.5 out of 10.